Hope you're doing well. I'm calling you today to see if I can get your perspective on something. My girlfriend of 4 years, she passed away 5.5 months ago. It wasn't not a surprise, but she had cancer. We thought that she had a little more time, but since then I spent most of my time doing nothing. I would visit her grave every day for months, which is good, I guess.
Man, thank you for sharing this, brother.
Of my apartment, but I would just let the time pass, But recently I've started going back to school full time and working again, and honestly, I feel like I'm just doing it because it's expected of me, from like people around me, my family, and like peers.
I think like people from a tough environment become inspirations for people from a tough environment,
Oh yeah, no, I mean, I get guys like will call me crying.
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard some of the shit you've got, man. You get some crazy shit too, dude.
Yeah, we get some guys that have been through a lot of stuff.
I remember I've told the story once, dude. Like I was in probably 3rd, 4th grade, and fuck, man, I used to always sleep in my mom's room because I thought my dad was gonna kill my mom. So like I would like sleep by the door. I'd sleep
To make sure she was all right.
Yeah, I'd sleep under the bed. I'd sleep by the door because I thought my dad was gonna kill my mom. So like one day, dude, it was so fucked up. Like it was just got a bad flight, like 3rd, 4th grade, and my dad's like, fuck that. He's not sleeping in here tonight. He's not, like, kick him out. And so I like army crawl under the bed and I'm sleeping under the bed, right?
Under the bed?
I'm like laying on the bed, like just laying underneath the bed, like as they're fighting. Cause I think my dad's gonna kill my mom.
Wow, he was that violent?
Yeah, he's just a coward, So anyways, like, I mean, we had like dogs, we're white trash and the house was like flea infested.
You have a dog under there with you?
No dog was there with me. But I remember laying under the bed and like fleas were just like jumping all over me, and I'm like,
I guess another reason for that is I'm pretty young, but so maybe some people just expect me to move forward pretty fast, but I don't want to, I just sometimes I feel like I was like left behind,
Yeah, thank you for the call, brother. And we discussed this on a previous episode, but we got some calls that came in, and I wanted to listen to some of them here, just so you can get an idea. As always, the hotline guide is 985-664-9503. Dad, like you kind of have already lived some life, so you were like, and not even about acting, it's about anything. And then your kid is kind of like making it, like, is that, and you don't want to like probably push them too much, or like, because then you're pressuresome. Dude, that's got to be a real, like walking a police line or something.
Kids are now, they're seeing different stuff. Some of it's useful for them because it disabuses them of some illusions that I think are worth being disabused of. And also, but I'm also like, I don't, look, they're gonna, their kids are gonna kind of be and do who they are, what they want to do, which your job is to let them know that they're loved, that they're, keep them safe, provide them opportunities, and also not, you got to resist the temptation to try to get everything out of the way for them, because you're not going to learn anything or develop any grit or resilience if shit's just easy.
Yeah, that's crazy. I never even thought about that. It's like you're watching them walk and there's something kind of in their path, and if you take it away completely, then they're not going to learn how to deal with an obstacle. Yeah. But if you leave it there, then you're going to have to watch them go through an obstacle. That's got to be crazy.
It's hard watching your kids, even trying to climb over something. Your instinct is to pick them up, take them over, but you have to, yes, you don't want them to put their finger in a socket, you know what I mean, or drop a cliff, but that doesn't mean life has to be hard.
Yeah,
it has to be difficult in some ways. It doesn't have to be, shouldn't be traumatic, shouldn't be, awful or painful, but things have to be hard for you to learn to do hard things.
Yeah.
And this world, like it or not, is going to demand that you do hard shit. If you want to have anything, if you want to be able to provide for your own family, have your own dreams, have, the things that you want to have, because if you don't do it, the guy next to you is going to do it better, or the woman over here is going to do it better, and you're going to lose out.
I remember I used to sit there and just kind of hug my mom's leg in the kitchen. We had this little nook, and she would go in the nook, and I would just sit there all night long by the feet of my mom, and my dad I'm gonna fucking kill you and this and that. And I'll never forget, like, he would talk about, like, burning her face with acid. And mind you, I'm in elementary school. Right? So, like,
So that's a lot of responsibility that you feel probably just to like take care of.
oh, yeah. No, he'd always tell her that, like, if you cheat on me, and she probably was cheating on him, if you cheat on me, I'm going to, like, cut you up and put you in a bottle of acid and bury you. So, now you fast forward this, like, I don't go to school. I'm up till 3 in the morning. You know, I couldn't stay awake in school. Like, so, like, I remember I was, like, in second grade, and I kept falling asleep at my desk. And my teacher took my desk away from me, and she made me, like stand up. And so me, I'm like, fuck you. Being this little kid, I just went and fell asleep on the ground. And mind you, like, the school system's like, oh, Sean, like, he's just a bad kid. They don't realize I'm up till 3 o'clock in the morning, like, you know, late. I mean, fuck, dude.
It's hard to stay up late and learn.
Dude, I remember, like, laying in bed. Like, I remember I stopped believing in God, man. Like, fucking, like, I had fucking, yeah, it's crazy shit, dude. Crazy shit, man.
Yeah. It's okay, man. It's yeah, I'm sorry, bud.
So, man.
I'm sorry, buddy.
It's all good, dude.
We don't have to talk, man. I can just sit here with you for a minute.
Fuck. Just take a sec.
I can just sit here. We can just sit
Nah,
here.
it's all good, dude. Just take a second. Just process it. I think it's one of the hard things that people don't understand, like trauma, you know?
Yeah.
Theo, man, love your show, bro. Listen to you every day or every time you make a podcast. I'm actually listening to Pickle Chili right now. And I heard the caller call in about he lost his girlfriend or whatever. And you asked some people to call in, give some ideas of how maybe he can handle this situation. And look, I actually lost my daughter 5 years ago to this day, from a brain aneurysm. And I guess the only advice I can say is, like, man, don't let nobody tell you how long you should grieve. It's going to be different for everyone, because not every situation is going to be built the same. So do it at your own speed, man. There's going to be a lot of people that's going to want to get involved and tell you how you should do these, but you have to experience this the way that you need to experience this to make it right for you. I have dreams about my daughter often, man, and it's funny because, like, in my dreams, I know she's passed away, and I know she's not with her. So while I'm dreaming, I just try to hug her and talk to her and make that dream last as long as I can. You know, and look, bro, miss her every day. I talk to my daughter. Every night before I say a prayer, I talk to my daughter, and I've been doing that since the day she's passed away. And look, last but not least, bro, this doesn't get easier. It really doesn't. It just becomes a new type of normal. If that makes sense, bro. Man, Theo, gang, love you, bro.
Love you too, bro. Thank you, man.
Some of the best lessons I ever learned in life were from failure. In fact, for sure, I didn't learn much from success. I learned a lot from failure. You know what I mean? But the most important thing you learn is that you can survive it. You can be okay.
Yeah.
It can knock you the fuck down. And it's like getting, like when I was a kid where I grew up, we used to get in fights all the time.
Oh,
fight
yeah,
all the time.
dude.
And
People
you found
used
out
to
that
beat the shit
you
out of
get
me.
punched in the face, you get your ass kicked, and that's not, and you'd be like, yeah, he kicked your ass. And you go like, and you get up, and you come to school the next day.
Sometimes it just comes out.
Oh, no, dude. Like, I remember I have a hole in my gum. Yeah, when I was a kid, I used to scratch my gum, and I have a hole in my gum. You know,
Just from being nervous and stuff?
just anxiety, you know? Yeah, even to this day. Yeah. I mean, the day, dude, like, I'm a grown-ass man. I don't give a fuck. I mean, you can post this I don't care.
Oh, dude, I don't have any.
No, it's all good, dude. I mean, it's what it is, dude. Like, it is what it is. Like, people understand. Like, when I talk about, like, oh, I'd kill a man, it's like, you don't understand, dude. Like, you go through that level of trauma, like, you just view the world differently, you know? So it's like, I have a hole in my gum because I'd have so much anxiety as a kid, and I would just scratch my gum until, like, I'm just blood, you know? And, you know, you're in pre-elementary school, you don't know why you're doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember, like, you know, like, you don't even know what it is when you're a kid. When you're really talking about suicide, like being a little kid, like laying in bed, like, just, like, man, I'm done with this shit. Like, there can't be a God.
That makes me sad.
Yeah, it's fucked up, dude.
No, it just makes me sad that a kid has to feel that way, you know?
Yeah, so, like,
Any kid.
whenever Dreykus goes on there and, like, he jokes about that shit,
Right.
like, dude, you have no idea. It's like that level of shit, you know?
Yeah.
Makes you kind of want to kill a man, but
Yeah.
you fucking, I mean, we've all gone through shit. You know?
Your brother a pretty nice guy?
Yeah, he's all right, you know, he's a close friend.
Yeah.
It's like, it just gives you, like, just shit you can't fucking deal with.
Man. Man, that's just, that's a lot, you know, that's nice of him to call. He come. Yeah, I remember after my dad was gone, even still, sometimes if I'm having like a tough day, whenever I go to sleep at night, I'll hope that I get to see him or that he shows up, you know? And then sometimes it's like, gets to be further, sometimes it's like further and further between times. And then, yeah, and it just like, you just wish you hope that somebody will be there. But then sometimes they are in your dream. And yeah, that's awesome, man. That's a really nice sentiment to share. Thank you for that. Calling harder when you're younger because some of those feelings are new and it hurts so much, you know?
Here's the thing, getting better at anything really never feels good. Like if you're building resilience, it's not a time that you're liking. You know what I mean? Yeah. It doesn't feel good. Like, so that's when, okay, I don't like this. This feels like shit, but because it's hard, because I can't lift these weights anymore, because I can't, these other, you know, I'm exhausted and the other kids are still, you know, running sprints or whatever, you know, but like those are the moments, for what it's worth, where you're getting better.
Lost my fiance, high school sweethearts. Day before my birthday, she was in a car accident. And it's tough, man. It's somebody that you've been with for 7 years. At a young age, I was 21, she's 20, so it's kind of rough. But just wanted to respond to him and let him know the things that have helped me, and maybe it'll help him and somebody else. And the biggest thing is I got all the same symptoms as him. You know, didn't want to do anything. You lose your purpose in life, and some things that you touched on, Theo, you know, you want to dream, you want to feel all that again, and it's all true. But the thing that helped me the most is surround yourself with friends and family, and those things right there, the people that love and support you. I'm still close with her family, and those things help you get through it, man. So anytime I'm having those rough days and weeks, and you just, like you said, get out, surround yourself with people that love you and your friends. Go do some things with your friends. They're always there for you. And I got a dog, you know, and that really helped me get through that too, man. You always got somebody excited to see you when you get home. And that's it, man. That's really the answer. You'll never forget. You'll never move on completely. You hope to have a normal life. But the things that help you push through it are going to be just love. Surround yourself with people who love you.
Amen, man. Yeah, there's a song. There's a song by this guy, Stephen Wilson Jr. Thank you for that call, and thank you to the caller previously too, and thank you guys for both sharing your experience with loss. Yeah, there's this song, Grief is that by Stephen Wilson Jr. And it's grief is only love that has nowhere to go. And I thought about that. I thought about that since that gentleman called in. Because love is this feeling that it has to land on someone or an object. It has to land on something, right? Like a person, place. Love has to have a place to land if you love. Like you can love yourself, but that's more like integrity and confidence, and then it can even drift into ego or whatever. But when you really love, you love someone, you know? And so love is really, it's an outward thing. It's yours, but if it's active, it's not yours. It's like a bridge almost, kind of. And then, once that recipient is gone, once that place where it was landing is gone, it's like, it almost becomes, it's crazy that something that is so wonderful can become so painful. Because then you have all these same feelings, but they don't have the place to land. I remember when my father died, I was at his funeral, and it was like the most like scariest thing ever. There was people there that I didn't know any of them. And this family that I just moved in with, the dad took me over there, and some of our neighbors went with me, and I just remember like it was all these feelings that I think I didn't even know that I'd had, that I wanted to be for my father, and I didn't even know I had them. And now it was just like they hit a dam, you know, they just would never have a place to go. And I just remember like just so much tears and like crying, and like it would be like going into the cracks of the floor, and I just wanted to be one of those tears. I wanted to just disappear. Let's take some other calls, man. And we're not trying to make that, I guess it can't help but be like sad, but I think it's real, right? And it's real. This is, life is real, and it's full of real things. And I'm just glad we don't have to go through them alone. So that's a nice thought to have right now.